Hi guys, and welcome back to another Mom Truth Monday. And I think I wore this shirt last Monday too. Anyway, that's not the point. Today I want to talk about self-care. We all hear, oh, it's so important, self-care, 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 and it is. Self-care is very important. It's also really, really hard to come by if you have a full-time job, or if you stay home, or if you have one kid, or if you have 10 kids, or if you are a human. Self-care is very, very hard to get sometimes. And lately there's been some debate, I guess, about whether or not good moms should take time for themselves away from their families, or if having a glass of wine is considered self-care and not self-indulgence. Here's my thought on self-care. Self-care is anything you want it to be. It's self-care. I personally don't drink. I don't like the taste of alcohol. Occasionally I will have a rum and Coke, but it's like this much rum, this much Coke. I don't like the taste of it. It is gross. It is nasty. But my sisters both enjoy an occasional glass or a bottle of wine, and that is their right, I guess is the correct word. And if they want to indulge, then they're the one that has to deal with that and not me, so ha 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 ha. I personally like to take long baths. That's my form of self-care. I like to read whenever I can, which is very, very limited these days. I just like to take a moment and just be in the moment. And sometimes for me, self-care is crying in the shower. Sometimes it's playing with this adorable little kitten. Oh, she's so ferocious. Look at this little face. Oh, she's so cute. Look at that face. Self-care is anything that you want it to be. It is very important. However, you also need to realize that sometimes it's not realistic. If you have a toddler going through the terrible twos, or a baby, or an older child, or just life happens, and sometimes you don't get to do self-care, you feel overwhelmed, and sometimes we lash out. And you know what? Sometimes lashing out is self-care. I'm not saying, oh, we should all just start screaming at each other and like that, because that is not all what I'm saying. I'm just saying that self-care is whatever you need. There's a bug outside. Self-care is whatever you need and want it to be. Don't let anybody else define it for you. It's a big old yellow butterfly. I don't like butterflies, so that was pretty gross. Anyway, back to my little tangent here. Don't let anyone define for you what self-care is, when you should practice it, how often, duration, any of that. Sometimes people are fortunate and they have very supportive partners, and some people do not have the most supportive partners. They have to sneak it in when they can. I like to watch Netflix while I'm doing the dishes. That's a form of self-care for me. I'm like taking a moment. Yes, I am still actively doing my role as a mother, but not just as a mother, but as an adult human being. I'm doing that, but I'm also taking care of me. So right, that goes into multitasking, which moms are great at. This piece of hair has like been bothering me the whole time. And last girl almost fell. Yeah, self-care is whatever you need it to be, whenever you need it to be, whatever you want it to be. If you feel like going out and dancing the night away and falling on the floor drunk, I mean, that's your business, not mine. I choose not to, and that's cool too. But whenever and however you choose to practice self-care, as long as you're doing it responsibly, isn't that all that really matters? And you're being responsible, and you end up being a better person for your partner or your children or your dog or yourself. Isn't that kind of what it's all about? Taking care of yourself. And it's okay to do that. I know for a lot of women, a lot of mothers, a lot of fathers, if you're a single father, I know that it can be so hard to think of yourself. I struggle with it all of the time. I really, really do struggle to take time away from my family and my children. It's very, very hard for me, but sometimes I just need to. I need those 10 minutes to myself. I need to just get one of my 99-cent store bath bombs and throw it in a bath that has no hot water, because moms don't get hot water, let's be real, and just relax for 5-10 minutes. Sometimes if I'm lucky and it's like 10 o'clock at night, I'll be able to get in for an hour. That's awesome. However, that also means that I go to bed at 11 and then I'm up again at 6, which I know sounds like a lot of sleep, but I'm up a lot at night, so really it's not that much sleep. Last night I think I got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours of sleep maybe. That's why it's at noon and I'm still drinking coffee. So whatever, this is my self-care right here. I'm taking care of me. Anyway, that's gonna end this video. I knew this one wasn't going to be very long because the message is so short and simple, and that is self-care is whatever you need and want it to be. And don't let anyone tell you that it's selfish, tell you that you're doing it wrong, or tell you that they can do it better, because you know what? They are not you. Have a great day, you guys. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.